Kia kera te manawa te kingi e, ki tō taumata e, piki a kera.
A morning karakia and the rising of the kingitanga flag welcome another day on the whenua at Ihumātao.
We are very honoured to have our King's flag flying on our whenua. It's a sign of the tribe is in discussion, and the day it comes down will be the day that everything will be resolved.
Tents are soggy and paddocks have become muddy bogs after torrential rain, but standing around the ahi ka, a fire burning since the start of the occupation, spirits are as high as ever.
Would you sign the paper?
All day,
Today or tomorrow?
you know.
'Cause we gotta go and get our own land back. Yes, we're hearty in the rain.
The thousands of people who gathered here over the past 7 weeks have dispersed. Yellow patches of grass show where their tents once stood. But for around 50 people, the occupation is far from over.
My friend called it hectic peace. It's a fighting the elements, and also there's a culture clash going on. There's not just Māori and Pākehā, there's also people from the islands, and there's been so many different people through here. So it's been just, everything that happens out there in the world happens here too, but it's compact. It's hard work to get along with people you never thought you would, but we've really enjoyed it, and the experience has brought us so much peace and joy. Somebody left me all their dishes to do, so we've got to...
Danielle Reekwell has been at Ihumātao with her daughter for 50 days.
Everything that you have at the comfort of home is not here, so it's camping in the winter, and it's a lot of hard work with the mud and dishes and cooking and everything like that.
13-year-old Kahoot lives next door with his whānau.
Got all my stuff for when I go for showers and that. Got my toothbrush and toothpaste and my soaps and links and stuff. Oh, the best is doing it by yourself, like, I don't know, building a fire by yourself, cooking for yourself. It's pretty fun, eh? Being like a survivalist. Ooh. No.
And what are the hardest bits about being here?
Not playing Fortnite, Battle Royale. Yeah, I miss it, eh?
Occupiers are here in and day out, building, fixing, painting and teaching. Everyone lends a hand, and tamariki join wānanga to learn from their neighbours.
We've got such a good group of kids in tamariki. It's a good blend, all from all over New Zealand. You know, a lot from Ngāpuhi, a lot from Taranaki, Tūhoe, and even from here.
All the campers are self-sufficient. The huge catering operations of several weeks ago are gone, and most kai is cooked on fires or gas stoves at campsites. Portaloos and water tanks are available. Most people use showers at local marae or with whānau living nearby, and there's a big push to reduce waste or upcycle wherever possible, including a massive whare in the middle of the campground.
All the wood's been donated from the locals, and the pellet teams around the industrial area here. Wood as far as, way up north. They've come hundreds of miles just to drop wood off to be a part of the occupation and to just keep us warm over these cold, wet nights, really.
The cold, the wet and the wind present the biggest challenges for those living here, but karaoke in the evening and personally delivered hot water bottles from the hotiwaka help keep things warm.
For our whānau, it's like bringing us closer together, this kaupapa. Like some of us never used to talk to each other, and now we're like hip to hip.
It's actually quite a blessing to be here and to feel that type of energy.
There are now 3 police officers on site every day, down from the dozens who arrived 7 weeks ago, and several Māori wardens. School groups and visitors pass through the village each day, like Chris Maxwell from Otepoti.
Back in the day there was Pākai Ture, and then there was the one that was fairly infamous, which was Takaparawa, Bastion Point. So it's really very much the same. It feels very much the same. I just think it's a new generation coming through. And I love the fact that, you know, they stand strong and they're leading the way.
Discussions about the land are continuing between mana whenua and the kingitanga. Those meetings remain confidential with no indication of when they'll be complete, but campers on the front lines insist they'll be here as long as it takes.
I don't plan on going anywhere until the land is given back to the people it originally came from.
So it shouldn't be too long inside worders, so it doesn't matter how long it is, we'll get it done. Yeah.
The waiting is the biggest challenge. You know, we're still waiting for a conclusion, we're still waiting for an answer, we're still waiting on the King to get back to us, we're still waiting on the Crown to come back to us, we're still waiting for Jacinda to come and see us.